Today I'm going to show you how to make a folded origami Christmas tree. So I have a green square of paper, and I'm going to begin by folding my square of paper in half and making sure I really crease the folds, and then in half again. Right now I'm just getting my paper primed for the actual folding, so I didn't half that way, and then I'm going to do it on the diagonal. So I'm going to go ahead and fold in half and really crease the fold, and then one more time in half, and again, make sure I really push that fold down hard, okay? And then open it back up. So now my paper has all these lovely fold lines through it, and those are going to be what helps me get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to pull out this front triangle, and you can see it right there. That diamond shape, that's what I want to keep. So I'm going to push this side in so that I get the diamond at the front, and I'm going to push this side in. And what I should have, if I push all those together, is a nice little diamond now on four sides. See it? This diamond, then, I'm going to take each corner and lift it up, and then open that corner up from the inside and push it down flat. Then I'm going to try it again. So let's flip to a new diamond. I'm going to open up that diamond. See it? There it is right there. Open it with my fingers, so pushing my thumbs in the inside as far up into there as I can go. Okay? And then push it down flat, so it becomes a flat triangle on the surface. If I do it again, open up to a new spot. There's my point. I'm going to push my fingers in, pull it wide, okay, and bend it open to a flat. When I've done this on every single side, then I'm ready for the next step, okay? So it's repeat, 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 getting all of those flat. Now what I end up with are these tails down here. I like to chop these all the way off. Some people will chop those into the base of a Christmas tree, but for your first one, I'd just cut them off completely. Then I'm going to come along the side ribs of my Christmas tree here, and I'm going to put in a few cut lines. The more cut lines I put in, the more folding I have to do, but the more elaborate my Christmas tree becomes. And so how many you put in is up to you. I think I'm just going to stick with 3, so I know I can get my folds done relatively quickly. So I'm cutting through all of those layers of paper, but I'm not cutting all the way to the center, okay? Then I'm going to take these and I'm going to fold that so that I get a point on my Christmas tree. Okay, so I'm just folding for a point. These ones aren't horribly specific as to how you fold them. You really can't do them wrong. You're just giving your Christmas tree a little bit of depth. And I never fold the top. Some people will. But then I'm going to move that layer over, and I'm going to repeat the step. Folding each point out so that I begin to form my Christmas tree. Now the hardest thing about this is actually separating one layer from another, because once I've cut the layers together, they like to stick a little bit. And so that's the tough part for me on this. But once I have all of these lovely points folded over, I should be able to stand up my Christmas tree, and it will stand beautifully on its own, and it will look just like a little Christmas tree. Now, if you get creative with these, one of the things I like to do is cut all different sizes of green paper so that I can make a whole forest full of Christmas trees and have them all set up together, because where one looks cool, a whole bunch together really looks better. The other thing you can do is check with Mom and Dad if you have any green wrapping paper. If you don't have green origami paper, wrapping paper is also really nice and thin, and any green wrapping paper will do for this project, but you can end up with some really beautiful designs on your paper if you use wrapping paper instead. So you can kind of see my lovely little Christmas tree there. And like I said, where one looks cool, if I take a whole bunch of them in all different sizes and I put them together, they begin to look really, really cool. So there's my lovely little forest of Christmas trees. You can see my backyard behind it. But all in all, I think this is a super fun one. I hope you have fun folding some origami Christmas trees.